Good afternoon, everyone. In this video, we are going to start the last topic of plant tissues chapter, that is complex permanent tissue. So, a complex permanent tissue is made up of two or more types of cells, and that two or more types of cells performed similar function, or you can say they perform a common function. And complex permanent tissue are also called conducting tissue. Why they are called conducting tissue? Because their main function is to transport water and food materials throughout the plant. Okay, that is why they are called conducting tissue. And in plants, there are two types of complex permanent tissue or two types of conducting tissues, that are xylem and the second one is phloem. So first of all, we will be dealing with xylem. So this is the structure of xylem. Xylem is the water conducting tissue of plant. It is composed of vessels, tracheids, fibers and xylem parenchyma. See, it conducts water and minerals. Movement is only done in one way. And it is composed of four types of cells, as I told you: vessels, tracheids, fibers and xylem parenchyma. So first of all, we will take xylem vessel. So a xylem vessel is not one cell but a series of cells that are joined from end to end to form a long tube. That is your xylem vessels. Then comes tracheids. Then tracheids are usually long and narrow cells that taper at the ends. Taper at the ends means end which is having like this. This is known as taper ends. And both tracheids and vessels do not have living protoplasm at maturity. If they do not have living protoplasm at maturity, they are dead cells. And they are involved in the transportation of water. As xylem is a water conducting tissue, so xylem vessel and tracheids are involved in transportation of water. Then comes the third type of cell, that is xylem fibers, or you can only say fibers. So the main function of the fibers is to provide strength to the tissue. They provide strength to the tissue and they also lack living protoplasm at maturity. Then comes the last and the main type of cell in xylem, that is xylem parenchyma. So xylem parenchyma is the only living component of xylem. You can, as I told you, the xylem vessels, tracheids and fibers are dead cells because they do not have living protoplasm. But xylem parenchyma is having living protoplasm. That is why it is the only living component of xylem. Then it helps in conduction of water and stores food. That is all about the xylem. Now let's deal with phloem. Now this is the structure of phloem. Phloem is called the food conducting tissue of plant, and in this movement is done in two ways. Then it is composed of different types of cells, that is seed cells, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma. So first of all, we will start with seed cells. So seed cells, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma, all of this have living protoplasm with them in maturity. Then first we will talk with seed cells. So seed cells are elongated cells with myeloid pores. They do not have nucleus at maturity. They help in the transportation of food that is prepared in the leaves to the other parts of the plant. Second type is phloem fibers. So phloem fibers provide strength to the plant. As xylem fibers provide strength to the plant, phloem fibers also provide strength to the plant. Then the last cell is phloem parenchyma. So phloem parenchyma cells, they store the substances. And if certain specialized parenchyma cells are there, if they are attached with sieve cells, then they are called companion cells. They are called what? They are called companion cells. And xylem and phloem together are called the vascular bundle of the plant. and these tissue extend from the tip of the root to the tip of the leaf. That is all about the phloem. Now there are four differences between xylem and phloem. So let's take first difference is xylem is responsible for transportation of water and mineral salts from roots to the leaves. Then phloem is responsible for translation of glucose to different necessary parts of the plant. Then in this, cell walls are very hard in xylem and cell walls are relatively soft in phloem. Then xylem consists of dead complex permanent tissue and phloem consists of living complex permanent tissue. Xylem consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Phloem consists of sieve cells, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Okay, so this is all about the differences between xylem and phloem. I hope that each and every part till now in the lectures are clear to you. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. If any confusion is there, you can comment in the comment section box.